What's up, guys? This is Sancho West, and welcome to a special breakdown, trailer, video, whatever you want to call it, of the new Uncharted 4 multiplayer DLC called Lost Treasures. And there's a lot to cover because Naughty Dog dropped a lot on the stream on Tuesday. Today is Wednesday, and today is the day it comes out. Wednesday, June whatever, I don't remember off the top of my head. June 29th is this day as this DLC comes out. And the great thing is that, again, it is free. So everything I'm going to talk about, it is free, and there's going to be a huge balancing patch. This video is not going to cover that. This video is just going to cover what they said that's going to come out for this Lost Treasure. It's going to cover some of the questions that they did not cover that I got from Quentin Cobb later on in a Q&A stream that he did on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SanchoWest. So just a quick thing before we begin. I am streaming today, Wednesday, the 29th at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. So as soon as you watch this video, head on over there. We're going to stream this bad boy all day long. And on Friday, I'm streaming, I think I said at 4. So please join me there. And we got a lot to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the trailer. And I'm going to stop it and talk about what I know about the certain weapons and what I know about the boosters. And answer some of the myths out there and kind of break everything down for you guys. And just give you some insight, some insider insight to the game itself in terms of this DLC. If you want to see this trailer raw, I have the raw multiplayer trailer up on my channel as well. So let's get down to it. Let's do this. Let's play this trailer. Of course, it's rated teen. Only on PlayStation. Okay, first things first. This is the Sunken Ruins map. For those of you who play the single player, this is Captain Avery's library. This is a very close quarter map designed by David Ballard and later designed by Rodney Reese. So Rodney Reese is the guy who designed the Madagascar, and he's responsible for a lot of the on-disc maps. And then, of course, David Ballard, he is a classic Naughty Dog guy. He designed the infamous downtown map from The Last of Us. But as you can see, it's a beautiful map. There's a lot of swim flanks, so you could go ahead and dive. There's rope hooks all over the place, but this map is going to be a lot of close quarters and just a lot of madness, and it plays quick, and it plays fast. All right, let's play the button. Let's keep going. But it reminds me of Fort a lot in the previous Uncharted multiplayer. All right, I'm going to hit pause right there. As you can see, let's go back a little bit. Boop. All right, that door is destructible. So there's destructible doors here. Not quite sure if they're deadly pillars, but there's destructible doors. And you can already see there is Nate dressed up like a pirate. So there is pirate skins available. Not all the characters have pirate skins. At this DLC, you have Sully, Nate, Nadine, Elena, and Eddie so far have pirate skins, but more people are going to get awesome pirate skins. And another thing as well is that there's hats and different things like that you can dress your custom character skins. Let's move on. As you can see, Sam has a prison skin. A lot of people have prison skins as well. So, moving on. That pink camo is a new weapon skin. It's called Vixen. All right, Sunken Ruins, as you can see, just looks very chaotic up close. All right, now let's look at this bad boy. This is the P90. It is a free long gun as well. For those of you who are wondering, how do I get these long guns, is you can grind them out. You could get them through the premium DLC or the DLC chests. They're going to do it that way to hold them captive. The thing is, relics have a crazy amount. They're very expensive, but Naughty Dog has given us a lot of new ways to earn relics. You can earn relics offline, just like in World of Warcraft. It's offline XP. The way that works is the more you're away for the 24-hour period, you gain a certain amount of relics. It caps it off at 250 relics, and the longer you're away, it exponentially grows. So the way it works is that when you play online, when you come back after 3 days, say you're not playing, you come back after 3 days, you have a 250. When you play a match, it'll pull from some of that 250 cache, or whatever you want to say it, a little reservoir of relics. It'll pull from that, so that way you get all these awesome relics. So that is going to happen in terms of the relics in this as well. So yes, you can grind these weapons and these boosters and these vanity items. You could grind it because it's free to earn in the game, or you could buy it using Uncharted 4 points, the microtransaction points. You could go into the PlayStation Store, buy yourself 10,000 Uncharted points is $50. So I personally do that, so that way I could show you guys these guns, and as well as I could support the multiplayer as well. Another quick thing before we move on and to talk about this weapon, the triple pack. For those people who bought the triple pack, the first multiplayer installment, they said that they're going to give you a long gun, a pistol, a booster, a taunt, a vanity skin, all that from this multiplayer DLC. I'm not quite sure. They were kind of like all over the place about that, but that's the last thing I heard about the triple pack. About the P90. So the P90 is going to be the most favorable gun to those people who like the XCR. It's very close, tight. It's up in your face. It has a new reload animation. You reload it from the top back, and the shells come out of the bottom. The P90 was a gun that they always wanted to get. They were quite surprised that the P90 was given the name of P90, considering it's the actual name of the gun. Mostly they name the guns after their developers or their Q&A people. But regardless, this is the P90. It is a beast of a weapon. The good thing is, the pro tip is not to, the longer you hold it down the fire, the less effective it is to shoot it in burst, and because it has a crazy recoil. The clip capacity is very high, but it eats through it because it has a high rate of fire. But that's the P90, and that is one of the long guns available in the DLC. As you can see, just a crazy tight spread. Quite deadly. Quite. This is the Arrowhead. This is an AUG type of long gun that's in the game. This is what was compared to what Quentin Cobb called it. It reminded him of the variable. It does have a variable scope, so you could kind of zoom in, you could zoom out, you could do all those kinds of fun things with it. And it is supposed to be much more favorable than the Copperhead. This will beat the Copperhead in heads-up battles, according to Naughty Dog. And it looks nice. It looks really cool. The great thing is that it has that variable scope, so it doesn't have the short that a lot of people dislike about the Copperhead. And the Arrowhead A3C is pretty nice. Now, good thing is all these new weapons have mods. All these new weapons have hero weapons as well. In order for you to get the hero weapon for one of these guns, you have to unlock it first. And then once you unlock it, you can get the hero weapons of it in the weapon chest. Moving on in the regular hero weapon chest. So this is the Arrowhead A3C. And a quick thing about it is the way they came up with his name is they had this really fun, kind of like they go to online and they throw it into the simulator that comes up with these really cool fantasy names, and Arrowhead was one of them. And it's not based on the water bottle. I was already told that it's not based on the water bottle. Okay, moving on. See, these are the swim flanks I was talking about. I love swim flanks. Ugh, get out of here. Okay, now, this badass looking gun is the Harbinger Sniper. This is the first sniper that's a heavy weapon. It's already, when introduced, a lot of people have problems with it, not because of its power, but they feel like it's underpowered considering what it does. This is a heavy weapon. Of course, it's going to cost loadout points. I'm not sure how much it costs, but this heavy weapon has a very fast snap-in, scope-in, and it has a low recoil and a fast rate of fire. Now, the thing is that the people in the community are already kind of like meh about it, is that it only has a 1 headshot down and a 2 body shot down. A lot of the community, especially myself included, wanted to be a 1 down / KO, like an instant KO if you get a headshot with this bad boy. If it's going to have the same capacity, clip capacity as the Baruch or the El Presidente, then it needs to be something more than just being a long extended scope Baruch. Thank you, Roach. Barak. It needs to be an extended. It just doesn't have to be an extended version of that. But it looks really cool and it's very awesome. Okay. This is the military skins that they have as well. So some of the characters have pirate skins and some of them have military skins. Most of them have military skins. This is Lazarevich, his military skin. As you can see, he has a riot helmet and he just has all decked out in military. Sully is supposed to look like an old school Navy guy, and there's all these different kinds of military skins. Most of the villains have them, but like I said, awesome things that this is what we get in substitution to customization. This right here, this artist rendering, they're very excited about some of the new artists that they have in it, and this is what we get, this high quality skin that's tailored, that oozes the character, all these kinds of things I'd rather have than just very generic custom things. And they still give us the ability to customize their characters. For those of you asking about color customization, they told me that they don't want to do that, considering that these heroes have color palettes, and at the same time, it just doesn't, it takes away from the artist, their work. but that was the military. Of course, what I really like about this trailer is that it's very cheeky, it's very fun in nature, it's really leaning in to the silliness of Uncharted. Now, this right here is the new taunts. And the new taunts, they have a lot more longer dances. There's one taunt that's like 7 minutes long. It's kind of crazy. But for those of you who don't know, what they did is they brought in a local LA dance company to mocap these dances. So what they did was they sat them down and was like, hey, tell us about what the new dance crazes. So you have the crank dance, this is the Superman. You have all these different dance that you're going to see when you see the DLC. And what's really cool about it is that they brought them into their very expensive mocap studio. So that's really awesome. And I believe they're YouTubers. So once that information comes out, you be sure to know. Let's see. I honestly think this trailer was heavily influenced by the community. If you don't remember, someone released the Cake on the Ocean song with the credits. So I think Naughty Dog is watching what we create, and they're kind of letting that influence. But there is new taunts. As you can see, this is Pirate Eddie, and that's pretty cool. This is one of the skins, like Scotland Drake and all this kind of stuff. This is Pirate Eddie, and that's dope. He has 2 pirate skins, and this is the extravagant one. All right, this, as you can see, is a prison outfit, and that just looks crazy. Those are phone books, so he won't get shivved. All over him are phone books, and then he has shivs sticking out of him. That's pretty awesome. And I think that's not Pirate Sully. Dude, Pirate Sully. Now, Pirate Sully, as you can see, has a hook, and he has an eye patch. Underneath that eye patch, he has a huge scar, and then he has like a glass-looking eye. That's awesome. That's cool. Okay, now, I don't know if you could see this, but this is Elena. She has a peg leg. Yeah, a peg leg, and that Naughty Dog was so obsessed with this peg leg that the sound guys were like, we got to have it make a noise when she walks. That's awesome. And as you can see, she also has a arm hook or something like that. Really weird.
Extra points for style.
Now that is cool. This is Dead Pirate Drake. You saw a little bit, but let me talk about Dead Pirate Drake. That looks awesome. That looks like Davy Jones' Locker, Pirates of the Caribbean, and that just looks so cool. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see. See, as you can see, there's Sailor Sullivan. All right, that's pirate. See, there's the peg leg. I'm trying to catch the Chloe one. Let me see if I can do this. No, I can't. There it is. That is, I think that's one of the preset outfits, but that's pirate. That's not Pirate Chloe. It looks like that's Prison Chloe. I said that earlier. That was Pirate Chloe, but that is definitely Prison Chloe because she has a shiv in her ankle. That's pretty cool. This is Smokey Sullivan. This is Film Noir Sullivan. That looks awesome. Now, all this prison outfits, I'm going to go ahead and make the assumption that we will get a prison map one day. And that's just mine. That's not me hearing it from Naughty Dog. Or that's just me guessing based on everything that I've seen. I mean, why have all these prison outfits if you're not going to be in prison? Am I right? All right, moving on. We're going to hit the play button. That exquisite pirate Elena, she looks dope. I didn't even see that one. That's amazing. All right, so there's Serenity. There's some new skins right here. Jade, Scorched Rainbow, Mercury, Wraith, Vixen, Nirvana, and Strange Relic. Strange Relic is a Jack and Daxter reference. Scorched Rainbow looks legit. Mercury looks cool. There's Wraith, and we didn't see the other one. So as you can see, there's hats. You get pirate hats. I can't wait to run around in a pirate hat. I called it. As soon as they saw Pirate Colony, it's like they need to have a pirate hat. A pirate. Wow, they got a double eye patch. That's awesome. I said that they need to have pirate feathers and all that kind of stuff, and that's what we're getting. Wow, that was a quick thing right there. They're kind of playing with the speed of it, so bear with me here. I'll do my best to capture it all. Cockpit Chloe, that looks awesome. She's like Amelia Earhart. All right. Okay, so it's kind of like right now it's white because of Lockdown Lazarevich, so it's riot gear. Pirate Flynn. Military Drafe, that looks dope. Okay, so many happened right there. You're going to have to go back to yourself. But as you can see, even there's helmets. There's Firefighter helmet, military helmet, RPG helmet, jet helmet, broken riot mask, anti-riot helmet, riot mask, riot helmet, all that kind of fun stuff. And look, you even got like a Splinter Cell vibe going right now. Night vision goggles. So there's a lot of military influence in this patch as well, besides silly pirate stuff. That looks cool. Swim flanks, rocking that night vision. Please, Naughty Dog, please have the ability to make night maps as well. That will be amazing. Night maps mixed with day maps. Oh man, I'd be happy. More of the swim flanks. All right. So there's new boosters, guys. So these new boosters, this one's heavily influenced by The Last of Us in terms of crafting. Now, the way this works is you see that. Let me go ahead and move myself for a second here and show you. I don't know if I can, but I'll try. Okay. Nope, I can't. Behind me. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Right here is, as you can see, the yellow icon shows you the gift. It's a cooldown meter about every 100 and some odd seconds for the first level. It allows you to give someone whatever their gear is. So if they have grenades, you get another grenade. If they have smokes, they get another smoke. All those kinds of fun things. So you will gift them to that by pressing R3. That's the new booster right there. So they want, what Naughty Dog wants to do is create more support boosters, more stealth boosters, and gifting is one of them. Because they definitely understand that this game is very team-based, and they want to help out the solo players as best as possible. Gunslinger. Now, Gunslinger, that looks cool. Gunslinger is a mod that allows, a booster that allows you to switch weapons quickly. And what they said is I asked them immediately, is like, are you afraid of comboing because of this? And they're like, no, we don't worry about comboing in terms of The Last of Us the way it was, because the movement is so much faster. But this allows you just to switch weapons. Also, it gives you a faster reload. I believe they talked about there's mods or levels where you faster reload and while rolling, things that kind of that sort, and you could do heavy weapons, faster reload. So this is a faster reload across all levels. Not 100% sure about how that works, but Gunslinger is in for those people who want to switch between weapons quickly. Harden is a one that the community is very excited about, especially the competitive one. Harden is overall, the balance patch reduced the amount of damage wobble for scope weapons. What this does, it reduces it more. It's like a 10% reduction in terms of its first level. I'm not quite sure what all the other levels are, but this allows you to deal with getting hit first, so that it was more about who has a better aim versus who sees who first. Harden doesn't work with just the scope weapons. It works with all the weapons across the board. So that's Harden. And I just hope it doesn't end up being one of those boosters that everybody just uses like Fleetfoot was back in the day. There is also, I didn't think they showed it, but there's another booster called Extended Radar or something like that. So Extended Radar, and it just it allows you to see more of the radar. So this is for the people that need the additional help. That could be a person who could call out. The radar just shows people with triangles and what direction at various levels, but that is another booster that was not shown in this trailer. So there's now, as you can see, this is how you unlock everything via grinding, gameplay, and vanity chests. And what they did is, it's really cool that they made different chests to show, when you're opening all those kind of whatnot. So that's kind of nice that they did that. But as you can see, there's various different things. There's this weird alligator skin looking duffel bag. So this one, that looks like it's DLC one. You get Enforcer. So you're going to have to use a lot of relics to get these things. And this is the DLC way of doing it. All right. Now this is huge. Leveling. Everybody rejoice. This is one of the most requested features from the Uncharted community, was leveling. Now, this leveling is quite unique. It works across all non-private match game modes. So you're going to gain experience by doing the trials. You're going to gain experience doing regular team deathmatch, all those kinds of things, public matches, and in ranked team deathmatch as well. You gain XP for completing matches, so it discourages people from leaving. You also gain XP from the medals you get, and they also brought back some old school medals like 5 Not Alive, Connect 4, Kickdown, all those kinds of classic Uncharted medals are back. They put them back in the game, and they help level up. The max rank is 70. There is no prestiging at the moment. You could essentially... You could get all the way up to 7. They said it's going to take a very long time. And as you can see, you start at level 1. Everybody starts at level 1. It doesn't matter what you did. So you can see everything as a preseason. This is like the day 1 launch of Uncharted multiplayer. So you start at level 1. You go up to level 70. Every 5 levels, you get a mask vanity reward. Every 10 levels, you get a helmet reward. And that way you could show off your levels to your friends and whatnot. Now, the number, for those of you worried about the number, if you're not a friend of said person or you're not in a party, you will not see this number. Okay, so if you're in a public lobby, you're not going to see anybody's number that's not your friend. So you're not going to see strangers' levels. So there's not going to be judging and whatnot. So I like that. I like personally that way system because I was worried that people would say, oh, you're a tryhard because you have a high level, or you're new. No one's going to know except you and your friends and the people in your party. So that's awesome. That is the leveling system that everybody wanted. And I think it's the best of both worlds. The people, you get to see your own, personal progress. And then at the same time, Naughty Dog gets to, keep that secrecy that they wanted to enjoy. Keep moving on. So these are the vanity items that you get for leveling. So those are the face ones for every 5 levels you get. And they're all based on the mysticals. So you see like Indra's, Jin's, and the Jin one's a cool skull, like full skull on helmet. All right, so rank got revamped like crazy. Rank's still the same in a sense that you play qualifiers. You play 5 qualifiers. Before I move on, the rank that happened before was all preseason. So what you get is 500 relics if you finish in Diamond, and then it goes down from there for wherever you finish. So as a thank you, that's what they give you. They give you the relics. Now, for this season 1, this is officially season 1 today. It's 60 days until the next season. So in the 60 days, your goal is to get to Master Rank, and we'll get more to that later. So the way it works is you get 5 placement matches, and then you get, based on your individual performance, not on your team performance. So you have to do really well and win. If you win a lot, you'll get placed in a certain rank. In the previous season, they made you go as high as Gold 3, but now the high is Silver 3. So they really want you to grind it out. It's Bronze, Silver, Platinum, Diamond, and then Master Class rank. So the way you do it is after your placement matches, you start playing XP matches. They have it on, I'll put the link down below. It has it all drawn out and exactly how that works in terms of how many points you gain for winning, how many points you gain for losing. All those kinds of things are in there, and it's differed every rank class. So once you get to Diamond, though, you get 20 points for winning, but you get like 18 for losing. So that's when it gets really dicey. And so let me just go into that real quick. Let me just see what else. Okay, Master Rank. Now, Master Rank is a gnarly thing. Master Rank is once you could continue past Diamond and go to Master Rank. Master Rank, it does qualifiers. It does 10 qualifiers, and then it ranks you based on your performance. And you still got to win, of course, but it gives you a grade. C, B, A, and S, and S. And the way it works is like S is the top player. And so what it does is that it keeps you into these different tiers, and you have to keep playing to retain your Master Rank. If you don't play for 3 days, you'll get docked 100 Master Rank points. And then if you don't play every day after that, you'll get another 100 points. So you could lose your ranking very quickly. So this is a way to keep you active, to keep you engaged in keeping Master Rank. And Naughty Dog said that this is where the big boys play. On Thursday at 11 o'clock, or 11:30, they're going to do a stream strictly talking about ranked team deathmatch. So today on Wednesday, while you're playing, if you're finding yourself like confused or about if you have any questions or any feedback, go to the Twitch stream at twitch.tv/naughtydog, and they will be there. You will have Vinith and Quentin Cobb there, and their new community manager might be there, which is Scott Lowe from IGN, formerly of IGN. So that's Master Rank. Master Ranks can get nasty. So what you get from playing in these seasons, let's see if they show us. You get, right now, it's a vanity hat, and this is a Master Trucker hat. It's a cool red. You get bronze, you get a gold, platinum, diamond, and a Master Trucker hat. Once you unlock these vanity items, you keep them. So say you get to platinum and then you get demoted to gold, you don't lose your platinum hat. The same for Master Rank. But that's what it looks like. Shiny red, looks awesome. There's the gold one. I like the gold one a lot better, to be honest, because it just looks so cool. Also, again, everything about balancing patch, I have no information on. We'll talk about that more during the stream today, and we'll talk about that on Friday's stream, and I might make a video on that if I have time. Might.
Going out.
New mystical. There's one new mystical, and it's called the Path of Indra. Path of Indra is just like the sniper. It's a teleportation. Now, the way this works is that at the beginning level 1 of Path of Indra, you could only go towards your friend. You could only go towards your friend, and that's it. So you have to look at them, and you could go to them. So you can't just teleport anywhere on the map, and it doesn't work that way. I asked you, can you teleport out of bounds? You can't teleport out of bounds. Can you teleport, just to like across the map by yourself? No, you can't do that at the base level. There are additional mods where you could panic teleport, where it'll put you on a safe spot. So it's kind of very it reminds me of the smoke vanish that you had in the previous Uncharted multiplayer. So there's the panic mod. There's another mod that when you teleport to somebody, you instantly start reviving them. So in this instance, you could teleport to this person, instantly start reviving them when they're there. So this is the Path of Indra, and it looks really, really awesome. Boom! Surprise! Now, just to go back on that real quick, because they don't really talk about it, you get to see this person showing up. It's like a reverse Back to the Future. You get to see this bright light coming towards you, so you know that someone's coming, and it's an indicator that someone's teleporting in. So there's no like a surprise jumper type vibe. You get to see this icon behind you. But they are modifications for the Path of Indra that creates a distracting light or a fake one. So it's purple for you, and I believe it's a red-orange if you see an enemy showing up. But that's really cool. Path of Indra, I think it's a really nice mystical, and it's perfect for stealth players. It's perfect for solo players to get out of trouble, and it's perfect to like, move across the map and whatnot. One thing as well that I do know from the balance patch is the Jinn has been modified. There is a duration mod Jinn for the Spirit of the Jinn, where if you kill down a player with it, you get a 5-second extension. So you could essentially string along a lot of KOs. Let's move on.
Help me out.
Let's see what's going on else in this trailer. Again, I just love the humor of this. And that is the Lost Treasures that's coming out today. Lots of things to cover. I did my best breaking down whatever I knew about it. I'm very excited that it's free. Again, this is the first DLC portion on the summer roadmap that they released. Cinema mode is still coming. Co-op mode is coming in autumn. That's slated. Clan tags, they said that they're looking into it. It's something that Quinn Cobb is personally trying to get done. What else is a lot of people were talking about? Map voting. They did not put map voting because it delays the matchmaking process and it makes the lobby times longer because it has to load the map. Without map voting, it instantly loads the map and you're in it. Uncharted TV is coming back. There was a bug that essentially caused a heavy data load, and they're fixing that, so you don't have to worry about that. Uncharted TV is coming back. Also, the Sunken Ruins map will be heavily in the rotation, so everybody will play that much more and more. If you like what you saw today, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Go to twitch.tv/SanchoWest. If you're watching this on Wednesday or Friday, I will be live. And I just wanted to thank you guys so much for giving me so much support because I am Twitch partner now. I have the ability to make strides to doing this full time, and it's all thanks to you guys. So if you like Twitch and if you like doing all those things, you could go to my channel and subscribe that way on twitch.tv/SanchoWest. Yeah, and it's awesome. It's very awesome. All right, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys out there. If you see me out there, go ahead and taunt me. I'll be the guy kicking you with the peg leg. Adios, guys. Have a good one. And as always, oh yeah, peace. Adios, guys. Bye.
Oh, slowly. Oh. What a way to end the match.
I know. I needed it, man. I wasn't doing anything, just racking up assists that whole game.